Good morning, this is session number 101 of Enunciation Perfection by Nicholas Joseph Rosales. And today I'm going to read an article that I had Grok XAI whip up for me about the importance of learning how to play chess at a young age or at any age, and how the benefits of learning how to play chess will stimulate your mind in different ways because it's the original game of strategy. And I can't emphasize this anymore because I've discussed this before with millions of people. And not millions of people, but with certain people I discussed with them, saying that the importance of learning chess is very important, basically. When I was young, I didn't know how to play chess. I used to play checkers, and it's just things like that, that when you do realize how important it is to learn chess and to play chess and how fun it can be and how stimulating it can actually be for your mind, you'll want to be able to train your kids or to teach your kids how to play chess, and to even learn yourself how to play chess, because it's just something that you should need to know. It's the original game of strategy, I always say, and I believe that it really will stimulate your child's brain later on in life in ways that are going to be remarkable, because I believe that if you put all the data together and you separate the kids who did learn how to play chess at a young age and the kids who didn't know how to play chess at a young age, you'll see that the kids that didn't know how to play chess at a young age were kind of stupider. At least I believe so. Anyways, session 101. The Knowledge of Chess by Grok and Nicholas Joseph Rosales. Chess, the ultimate brain booster. Why every mind needs this timeless strategy game. Chess isn't just a game. It's a mental gymnasium where every move hones the sharpest edges of your intellect. Originating over 1,500 years ago in ancient India as chaturanga, a simulation of battlefield strategy representing your infantry, cavalry, elephants, and chariots. Chess has evolved into the world's oldest and most revered game of pure strategy. This unassuming 8x8 board demands foresight, precision, and adaptability, skills that transcend the game itself. Whether you're a child plotting your first checkmate or an adult navigating life's complexities, chess delivers unparalleled cognitive gains, making an essential tool for mental fitness at any age. The science-backed cognitive superpowers of chess. Decades of research confirm chess as a powerhouse for brain development. Studies show it strengthens the synaptic connections, promotes neurogenesis, which is new brain cell growth, and even induces structural changes in players' brains, enhancing overall cognitive performance. Here's a breakdown of key benefits, supported by evidence. Memory enhancement. How chess delivers it. If players memorize openings, patterns, and opponent tendencies. The real-world impact. It boosts visual and auditory memory. Kids show improved recall in academics, meaning whenever they learn something, they're not just going to forget it. Problem solving. Each position requires evaluating multiple outcomes. This transfers to math and logic. Primary school studies link chess to better academic skills. Strategic planning. Think 5 to 10 moves ahead, balancing risk and reward. This builds foresight for long-term goals. Concentration and focus. Sustained attention amid distraction. It increases attention span and combats ADHD-like symptoms in children. Emotional resilience. Learn from losses, adapt under pressure. This teaches patience and handling setbacks. Neuroimaging reveals heightened activity in areas for planning and pattern recognition during play, proving chess lights up the brain like few activities can. Starting young. Lifelong advantages for children. Introducing chess early, even at age 5, supercharges developing brains. Young players gain superior planning, organization, and self-confidence, with studies showing gains in math, reading, and social skills. The juvenile brain's plasticity allows deeper mastery, setting a foundation for strategic thinking that pays dividends in school and beyond. Imagine kids not just playing, but thriving. Strategic mastery for everyday life. Chess mirrors real-world decisions, career moves, relationships, finances. Principles like controlling the center, seizing opportunities, developing pieces, building skills, and endgame precision, finishing strong, apply universally. Professionals from CEOs to surgeons credit chess for the analytical edge. A game for all ages. Endless brain stimulation. And remember, you guys, to be enunciating alongside me, I have this document saved in session number 101 folder, so you guys will be able to read it as well, and you guys could actually learn from this and read as you're going. This isn't exactly one of my ideas, but this is an idea that I'm pushing toward making it more popular and actually pushing the game of chess on everybody, because I believe it is what this article says it is, okay? It's a game for all ages. I had Greg Chinwieners purchase a chess board set, and we're going to start playing against each other as well. Although I know how to play chess, and I figured like I should teach him how to play chess. He doesn't know how to play chess yet, but I'm going to teach him how to play chess, and we're going to play together. And this is going to forever stimulate our mind all the time. Because every chess piece can only move a certain way. Not every chess piece, like all the pawns can move the same way, but the king, the bishop, and the queen, they can only move certain ways. Or actually, the king can move all ways, or the queen can move all ways. But it's things like that you got to remember and learn how to do. I got to brush up on my skills a little bit too, but believe it or not, whenever I didn't learn this game, how to play this game till I was an adult already. A long time ago, I learned how to play, and I would play on the computer. I would play on my cell phone. I would play a lot of times because I got like quite addicted to it, and I liked it. I liked the stimulation of my brain. I felt like it was like actually making me smarter too as well. So this can apply to you at any age. If you don't know how to play chess, I implore you to try to learn how to play so. It's not checkers. It's very, very different. It's very much different, and it requires strategy. And you can play online for free. You can play against people online for free. You can find chess clubs. You can actually... it might seem nerdy to you, but it's not. It's actually very, very helpful for your brain. Anyone's brain, actually. Okay? Chess never grows old. For seniors, it slashes dementia risks by up to 9% through mental workouts that preserve cognition. Just 15 hours of practice yields measurable brain boosts, making it ideal for lifelong learning. Checkmate. Learn chess today. In a world of fleeting distractions, chess stands eternal, fun, profound, and profoundly beneficial. Start young for exponential gains, or pick it up now to revitalize your mind. Download an app, join a local club, or challenge a friend. Your brain will thank you with sharper strategies for life's grand game. Wow. That's that, and I know I promised you guys we were going to do actionable steps every single time we do an episode, and I want to continue that. So we are only at 8 minutes right now, so I'm going to continue this with actually going over some actionable steps toward an idea of mine. And let's start with this one. These are my short ties. I showed you guys this time and time again. I printed one out. I'm always printing them out and wearing them as props, and you might think that they're real ties, but these are just printouts of my ties. The most recent one that I did, I actually made a tie out of this leather material. I mean, not leather, snakeskin material. Was this tie? I wore it yesterday and the day before, and it's quite it's quite weird, and but it is actually a cool tie. If you look at it, you'll see that it is handmade, and I did it by hand, and it is. Some people like that shit. You know what I mean? So I will start doing this now as an actionable step toward making my ecosystem of products, starting with my safari short ties. There's a snakeskin one right there, and I will continue doing so with these prints and wearing them in every session. These are the latest ones that I printed out today. and they have lips on them. Lips and zebra stripes and gray, and these are the ones I printed out today. And I can make these on real fabric too as well, since I know how to make ties now. I won't really need to have to print them out anymore, although I will have to get the material for them. And it's a very simple process, and I do want them to be shorter than your average tie. So they are going to be a little bit different. They are going to be a little bit shorter than your average tie because I want them to be shorter. I like them shorter. I like ties to be short. It's just a weird thing I have. A lot of times people's ties hang down to their balls. And I'm just like, oh, it's a little too tall, too, like, you know, it's a little too long for, you know, for anybody. So I like short ties. I want to make them trendy. I want to make them popular so that everyone can wear a tie and not have to button up their shirt if they don't want to. I'm a little fat ass, so I sometimes can't button up my shirt if I tried because it doesn't fit me anymore. But I still like to wear the tie. See? And I still don't care how it looks without it being around my collar. I still think it looks pretty cool. And that is something that is going to be available soon for you guys to buy because I'm taking actionable steps to making them. Like my snake skin one right there, I'll make a few more, and we'll actually go from there, and then I'll develop a collection as time goes by with my printouts that I already have saved. Remember, these actionable steps aren't being for nothing. These aren't going to be... I have this document saved, so now I can go into a fabric store and I can actually print this a bunch of times on some fabric. And I can have my ties made like that. Simply. So I have a lot of my steps developed with my actual documents and the slideshow presentations and my prototypes. And I will continue doing so and working little by little by little toward each single idea. Each idea I'm going to work a little bit more at each session. Sometimes I'll focus a lot on one session, you guys will see. I'll focus a lot about one idea on one session, but sometimes I'll just drift on into another idea and I'll work on that. Like my vitality roller I showed you guys, it's still a stupid prototype, but eventually it will actually work out and it'll do my functional idea that I wanted to do, which is microneedle your whole skin. And then I'm going to introduce this with the actual bubble bath elixir. And I was doing some research on that as well, and it says it's not very wise to actually jump in the bathtub right after. But you can wait a little bit and your skin will still be fucking thanking you once you jump in that tub. Okay? It'll still be absorbing those nutrients once you jump in that tub, like maybe like 10 minutes after, or maybe, I don't know, like the next day or something. You will still be able to jump in the tub because you're not actually puncturing your skin with these microneedles. You're just stimulating the outer epidermis part of it. And that is very important, and you'll be able to absorb these ingredients and nutrients in a better fashion, in a better manner, to where it's going to hit you hard. All of my ingredients are going to be sucked into your whole pores and stuff like that. And that's what I want. So you guys can get the best possible, fastest results for my longevity Ambrosia 2.0 supplements and creams and moisturizers and bubble bath elixir, my topical moisturizers and shit like that. So I'm going to be giving you guys this and going over Ambrosia 2.0 a lot so that you guys understand that this product is not just a product, it is a regimen. And this regimen is going to be perfected from start to finish, from the start of your day to the end of your day. You're going to have to be eating, drinking, consuming, and bathing in my products. And this will actually give you the best possible outcome if you are doing it the regimen as instructed. If you are intermittent fasting, if you are actually utilizing my products the way I'm telling you guys to. If you guys are actually doing this the correct way, you guys will see benefits. You're for sure to see benefits, no matter what. And that is what commitment is. Okay, so whenever I do release my regimen, I will be releasing it full throttle with all these things for you guys to do. The edible version, the powder, the latte, the tea, all these things that I've discussed with you guys in the past are going to be introduced as my Ambrosia 2.0 stack. Okay, sometimes it will be the Methuselah collection version, and that is the one that is going to have the pine extract of similar species as the Pinus longevity. That is the tree, the Great Basin in the East Coast, or somewhere around there, I think, in the high mountains up there. And there are similar trees with the same properties. So we are going to harness the power of those properties. I don't know which. I think the bark is probably the most potent of the properties in that tree that's going to have them still alive, because those trees live a very long time, okay? Those trees live a very, very long time, but they develop these outer skin shells, which is the dead bark surrounding its fucking that stuff. You know, it's surrounding its body, it's protecting its body, which is the bark, okay? The pine bark extract, that's what I want. And that is easy to get, but not from this specific tree, because this specific tree is over almost 5,000 years old, and they have it protected and the location hidden. But there are similar trees that have the same properties, and we're going to hit those trees, the ones that are available and easily accessible, and we're going to derive the pine bark extract from that tree, and we're going to add that to my Ambrosia 2.0 products, but we're going to call that the Ambrosia 2.0 the Methuselah collection. Alright, I'm going to end it right here at 16 minutes. You guys, thank you for watching. This is session 101 of Enunciation Perfection by Nicholas Joseph Rosales. And help me, help you, help me, help the world. That's my little sign-off thing. It might sound stupid, but help me, bitch.